Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis is, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. Hey guys, it's Stephanie Holman. Welcome to the weekly dose of BS. Brandy is out today with a sick child. So we have, Trey and I were sitting here thinking, okay, how can we make this a little bit fun today? And we decided to invite, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, I'll tell you in 30 minutes. But Travis, my husband, is here today.
Hi, nice to be here.
Double the Holman trouble.
Yep.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so y'all celebrated your 12th anniversary this week in the house.
Yes.
Was that the most romantic anniversary you've ever had?
Ew.
No.
I don't think so either.
No, we had a great dinner.
Yes.
It was good. Stephanie did a great job on that. Then we went upstairs and had some cake and stuff, and then we laid in bed and watched Netflix. So,
really?
Well, we did get it on, but we watched Netflix a little bit too. And no, actually, I put a lot of effort. I never put effort into anniversaries, so I put a lot of effort into this anniversary. All you had to do is show up for the first time in your life on an anniversary. So you should be a little grateful.
I'm very grateful.
You said it was a horrible anniversary.
No, I said it wasn't the best one I've had.
I even had Trey up there, sneaking around, lighting candles everywhere.
So Trey did it all. Thank you, Trey.
No, it was a team
Trey,
effort.
thank you for my anniversary. Thank you.
That was real.
It was very romantic. Thank you, Trey. Appreciate it.
You know what? It was thought out by the both of us. And what was I supposed to do? But yes, I tried to surprise you, but
that was real stressful on my part because I snuck in the house to light these candles, and my exit was through the garage, and someone closed the garage door, and I was like, we're trapped.
It was Travis.
I don't know how we're going to out. They're going to start doing it in the kitchen, and then we're just going to be stuck here. And I was terrified, so I found a secret door to exit out of.
Oh my gosh! So I really did have to go to the bathroom, but then I wanted to make sure everything was set up. So I was like, Travis, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Well, I didn't go to the bathroom, and he noticed. So then
he came back, and she goes, I got to go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there, and she was gone literally 15 seconds. Comes back, I'm like, what'd you do? You didn't go to the bathroom.
Because I was stressed out because I didn't know what you would do if I actually went to the bathroom. I couldn't have you go upstairs. So then I was like, I'm just going to have to hold it. But then I really did need to go to the bathroom because he was like, oh, I thought you needed to go to the bathroom. I'm like, I do, but that bathroom has no toilet paper, which is a lie. So then I went to the other bathroom, came out, and I could not find Travis. He was not outside. He was nowhere to be found. I'm like, oh my God, he's upstairs with Trey, and he knows. So then I ran upstairs, and then Trey was there. You freaked out, ran away. And I think that's when Travis caught you because he had the card in his car.
No. I went outside, and your car's there, and I'm like, what's going on? Where are the kids? I mean, because the kids were with Trey. I'm like, where are the kids? What's going on here? And then she kind of just stumbled, and we went upstairs. It was very nice. Candles everywhere. I think the people are still getting the candles out of our hot tub upstairs, or not getting the candles, getting the flower petals out of our hot tub.
Yes, we do still have flower petals in the hot tub. I just don't want to go fishing for them, so I'm waiting for the.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what was your most romantic anniversary to date?
Travis, since you don't think this one is, what was the most romantic anniversary?
As you guys all know, couple seasons ago, our 10-year anniversary, I did a huge anniversary party here.
Oh yeah, we did. We
And
did.
I got the guy that married us to come up from Houston. He'd moved to Houston. I got all Stephanie's friends to come into town, and I thought that was the best one.
That's
but
true,
maybe not.
I did not put any. I'm saying this is the only one I put effort into.
Well, that is true. You didn't put any effort in the last one.
Usually, I just expect you to do everything, and I show up.
But okay, this is a good thing to talk on your podcast then. So she does show up all the time, but usually it's what I'm doing something and she takes the credit, especially on this show. I listen to this podcast and she starts talking about something. I'm like, I did that. That was all me.
Yeah, but nobody wants to know that. So I just say I did it.
I'm like, oh my God, it was all
Travis
me.
does get mad about the show though, because obviously it's housewives, not house husbands. So, I do get a lot of credit for things, that he really does put much more effort.
You take the credit.
I 100% do because
he has no voice.
You have no voice in the show, and I'm sitting there in my interview, and something happened, and I can't just say, you did it. So I say, yes, I worked so hard setting this up.
Yeah, I do get a little mad sometimes. I'll call her up and be like, what the heck did you say that for? That's crazy. You didn't do anything there. She's like, they don't want to hear about you.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, I have to talk about it. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so then what would you say is the most romantic thing that Stephanie has done for you? Because that's definitely a win on your part, the 10-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So what is Stephanie's crowning achievement?
Well, I agree with her. This is probably the first time she's done anything like this since...
Good for you.
Now, before we got married, she's very romantic.
Uh-huh.
Then we had the baby. Then the romance went down at least one notch.
Yes, that's very true. That's very. I actually did. So Travis loves this book that I've never ever read because it's way too difficult to read.
It's just too big.
What is it?
Too big.
Way too big, and they talk not like they do now, and it stresses me out. It's Atlas Shrugged, and I did buy you a first edition copy of Atlas Shrugged because it was your favorite book. I spent a fortune, and I did not have the money to spend a fortune on at the time. So I did.
Wait,
I
how
am
much was this
romantic.
book?
Thousands of dollars.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
It was like
It was $800. You told me.
no, it was like $1,300.
But it was worth $7,000 or $8,000.
Yeah, it was like $1,300.
I looked it up a couple years ago.
Which whenever
Because she bought it in 2009 when the crash came and everybody was just selling anything they could sell, and so it was a very good buy.
Yeah.
My favorite thing she's ever bought me is a funky monkey picture up here on the wall.
That is cool.
That's my favorite.
Yes, you guys can't see it, but there's a picture of a monkey on our wall.
Just has crazy hair.
Yes.
It's got crazy hair from Japan. But that was my favorite picture, so that's my favorite present she ever gave me.
So Stephanie was telling me, we were talking about anniversary gifts a few weeks ago, and she was telling me that before y'all were married, she would travel and you would like randomly call a store and you would give them your credit card and just tell her to go wild.
Yes, you would set up like shopping spree for me before.
So Stephanie wants to know what happened to those.
Yeah, I would like that to happen again.
Have you seen her closet?
Every day is a
Holy
shopping
good
spree.
Lord. Have you ever been here to get it's like Christmas every day in this house for her. Now, she doesn't do a very good job of, the kids and I have no clothes sometimes. When I take the kids shopping, I'm like, they got holes and everything. And
Whatever.
But she does do an incredibly good job of filling her side of the closet.
Oh my gosh, you are so full of it. No, but I was just telling Trey how romantic you were whenever we dated. That was very romantic. I remember
Yeah, she
being
was
on a
comparing
trip.
that to your 11-year anniversary gift, which was a box of stuff that she steals from you.
Yes,
I
that was
thought that
not
was a
romantic.
great-
That was by far the worst gift I've ever received.
And you know what's funny? She still steals all that stuff from me.
Yes.
I go,
That is
I'll
true.
be like, where's my brush? Oh, so the other day I bought like 4 brushes, and then all of a sudden all 4 of them will be gone.
I like his
I'm like,
stuff.
what are they doing with them?
Do you just put them like in a special bag and hide them?
There must be a brush bag somewhere that I don't know about.
I have them all where I get ready. So I just grab one every day. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I just like you to visit me in the closet occasionally. So I just hoard everything.
Steal stuff.
Yes.
She definitely steals stuff.
Yep.
So Stephanie, you were saying the other day on, I think it was your Instagram or your TikTok or something, talking about how y'all met originally.
Yes.
What are some things that you did not know about each other whenever you got married that you wish you knew now? Or that you wish you would have known before? Were there any surprises?
Well, I mean, like he tried to move me to Oregon. That was not okay.
Or like habits of his or something he did that you're like, you know what? If someone else is gonna get engaged, they should know this.
Well, I did not realize whenever Travis and I were dating that he was so type A, believe it or not, because when
Really?
I really did not know this because we didn't see each other that often. So it was always just fun and we were always going and doing and we would just like, have sex all the time. So we just like laid around a lot and ate in bed and it was so much fun. And then, but whenever we moved in together, he is very type A and I'm very type Z. So, so I feel like, I don't know. So that's something that, I wish I would have known a little bit more.
Travis?
I think now it's time to be quiet. No, I think that, let's see, marriage advice almost. I think you need to understand what the other people's goals are a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And I think that hers and my goals haven't always aligned.
What was Stephanie's goal?
Back when I think when she's talking, when we were just dating, our goal was just having fun. Then when you get married and you have kids, your goals become, you've got to, as a husband, I mean, I'm still a little old fashioned. I think the guy's job is to make the money. If that's probably get in trouble for saying that, but I still feel that way. I still feel that way.
I agree.
And
just kidding.
Stephanie agrees. But and then I think because of that, I think the gals have a little bit different job. Sometimes a little bit more around the house and stuff. And I don't know if Stephanie likes doing things as much around the house as most people do.
But now I feel like I have a job.
You do have a job now.
Yes, so I do have a job, but I will say I really liked working whenever I met Travis. I love my job, and I really did not like at all just being a stay-at-home housewife mom. I liked whenever I had something to do. Like he owned a day spa before we got married, and he let me kind of take over that, and it was something that I could do that was mine. I like having my own money, and I have my own money with that. Because I feel like it makes it more of an evenly yoked marriage to where I do not like asking permission for things. Like it drives me crazy. Like I don't want to say, hey, what do you want me to buy you for our anniversary with your credit card? Like that just always felt really weird. So I don't know. I like a little bit of independence, but not too much. I'm not going to lie. Like I don't want to be totally independent. Don't get me wrong, Travis, but I do like not having to ask permission for things that I want.
Canceling your American Express as you speak. Guys
and girls, I feel like have to spend money on different things. I like clothes and handbags and things like that. Travis thinks it's the dumbest stuff ever, right? Travis likes to spend money on cars and experiences and, so I feel like, and I think he does not need 9 cars. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. However, so I don't know. It's just interesting.
Now, okay, I got a question for you then. Would you rather have an experience or handbag?
It depends on what the experience is. It depends on if it's like going to
buy a handbag in Paris.
That's a good experience.
Then going to Paris to buy a handbag, that's a good experience.
Actually, and it's also like an experience and a handbag at the same time. If you can make that into one, you can get the best of both worlds. I don't know that. I mean, there are certain places that I would love to visit that would be so bucket list. Like I always have wanted to go to South Africa. I would rather have that than a handbag. There are certain things I would love to do, but they're just trips that are really hard to take.
Travis, would you rather an experience or a gift?
Experience.
Why is that?
I mean, we have a lot and we don't need even stuff we have. I mean, it's just, there's nothing I really want. Like right now I'm trying to talk her into going down to the Galapagos and seeing the turtles and stuff. Cause that's, Cruz, our youngest son's a huge turtle fanatic. And we had a trip scheduled with their class to go down to Costa Rica and work with turtles. And of course, now it's been canceled. And everything this summer, we were going to go to Australia for a month, canceled. So everything's been canceled. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. But the experience, especially with the kids and stuff, it's just so neat. They don't need anything. We don't need to. It's hard not to spoil your kids, but it's
with
I think
with
experience it's different. It's cool stuff. And when I go on walks with the kids and stuff at night, that's what they talk about. They're talking about. I mean, last night when I walked with Cruz, and the big conversation was we went on a walk a couple months ago and we found 2 owls. So the whole conversation was these owls. He remembered the owls, the tree they lived in. He even told me he saw them like 2 days ago, and I don't think that's true, but maybe it was. He believes it.
Yeah.
I was saying the other day, y'all have the best house for having 2 young boys, because you're in the middle of the city, but it feels like
you're in the country.
Yeah. Because you have the creek, you can fish. There's trees all around. There are for sure coyotes that come up to this place.
Oh yeah, you have to be careful if you have little dogs. But no, you know what, I was thinking that the other day because we're in quarantine, and it's kind of nice that we have a pool and the kids can fish, and we have a little archery set out in the backyard, which is kind of fun. So yeah, it's a good place for little boys.
It's a great place. Yeah.
So on the job front, let me ask you, how do you feel like Stephanie doing Housewives has changed y'all's relationship?
First of all, she's on that damn phone on Instagram about 8 hours a day. Drives me nuts.
Y'all know I'm responsive. I am responsive. I am responsive.
Drives me nuts.
I know it does drive you nuts, but I'm going to say this, and I truly believe this, because I don't know. I always write on JLo's Instagram, right? And one day, if she ever just recognized me, I'd be real excited. So I don't know. I feel like if people follow you and they say something to you, and and they watch the show, and I don't know, right, Trey?
Wait, Travis, have you ever seen the thing that she puts on JLo's photos?
No.
It's like, good to see you, girl. What are you like? Lunch next week?
So no, Trey makes fun of me because in my head I think we're friends, and I really want her to respond one day. So I'll always be like, I always write on her pictures and pretend like we're friends.
Yeah, she's like, can I borrow this dress?
That's funny.
You look so good today.
All right, so she's on her phone a lot.
So
the big thing that's also changed is, if you ever see her out and about in Dallas or wherever, she's a big people pleaser, which is a fantastic trait to have, unless you become a B-list celebrity. Then
D-list celebrity.
D-list, is that what it is? D-list?
Okay, I think it's D.
I don't even know what B is then. I thought just B was below A. Anyway, you become a D-list celebrity.
Yeah, but D's way down there.
D's way down there. Okay, way down there celebrity, because everybody that comes up and talks to her, no matter what we're doing, we could be in the middle of getting married again or whatever it is, and she will stop everything she's doing, take pictures with them, talk to every single person. I've never seen her anytime just go, hey, my husband and I are having romantic dinner. This is, thanks for coming up and saying hi. But she'll get up, she'll run outside the restaurant where the lighting's correct, of course, take a picture, and I'll sit there by myself eating dinner for 20, 30 minutes, and she'll sit down, and 10 minutes later someone else will come up, and now she's outside again taking pictures.
I never go outside, but I always, again.
You go to good lighting.
No, I really, have you seen some of the pictures that people post of them? And I am like, oh my Lord. Like, I'm drooling, my eyes are closed. I'm like, oh my gosh. But here's the deal. I'm going to say, I think I think it takes a lot of guts to go up to somebody you don't know and ask for a picture or talk to them. And I think if somebody musters, like a lot of people, like, I don't think I would do it. Because I would be so nervous. So I think if somebody has the courage to come up and say something, the least I can do is acknowledge that and be kind and gracious, because the only reason I'm on TV is because they watch. That is the truth. And that's, and I don't know, but I could make it shorter, because sometimes I just am drunk and I really want to meet new people.
Well, first of all, let's talk about that, because that is another thing that bothers me a little bit, is before the show, we'd go out and, with your wife, you go out and get a little tipsy, and, the night turns into something, usually pretty fun.
Yes.
And she does not do that anymore. She does not want to be a little tipsy in public. She wants to be always straight right up and always very coherent. And I wish she'd get a little bit more crazy in public every once in a while.
Have you seen some of the pictures of some of these other housewives that get real incoherent, and they come up all the time?
That is true. Well, at least those pictures aren't going to come out with you, baby.
Exactly. I do not need that.
So what would you say is some of the good that has come out of the show for y'all's relationship?
This is kind of like what happens in our marriage counseling, by the way. Like, this is pretty much it. Good. What has come good out of the show for you?
Well, first of all, I'm very proud of her. She's very dedicated to work, to working all the time. She's which is great. I mean, she takes it real seriously. Like I said, even going out, she takes it real seriously. She's very good to people out there. I think her platform's been great. She does a lot of good with charities. In fact, if you guys are all listening, this weekend, we're going to come out to Highland Park Village and bring some designer stuff for the family place. They're collecting stuff for the resale shop this weekend. And, their domestic violence because of this pandemic is way up right now. There's a lot of need out there, but she does a lot of good charity work and does a lot of stuff for other people all the time. Like I said, she's a real big people pleaser, and this gives her an outlet to go and help people, which, she gave her bone marrow and saved a gal's life. She's done a lot of really good stuff that I don't think would have happened without the show. So there's a lot of positive there.
Well, the bone marrow would have happened without the show, but...
Maybe not. You were at the bone marrow place, promoting the bone marrow place for the show.
It wouldn't have had the same impact.
You wouldn't have the same impact.
It wouldn't have the same impact, yeah.
So it all happened. It all happens for a reason.
Yeah. Stephanie, what would you say?
Oh, the good. I think that you can have an impact on people if you live your truth in a public way, especially if it's something that people can really see in themselves. So I appreciate that. I think you can really help people. What else? I feel like I am a much more...
Wait, no, this is about y'all's relationship.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is like our relationship. She just talks about herself.
Well, no, I thought
this is like marriage counseling. This is perfect.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you about me for a little while.
Be nice. You're so rude all the time. This is a little asshole. Let me see. Okay, for marriage from the show, I feel like
do you watch the show back sometimes and see y'all's interactions go, oh?
Yeah, I feel like we're nicer to each other. I feel like we respect each other more. Right?
Only when the cameras are going, right?
No, but I do. I feel like we respect each other more. I feel like I don't know. I think it's really hard to go through something publicly, and I think Travis is one of the few people that kind of get how hard it is. And I think I know that he's been very, very supportive. And I think whenever your partner supports you and loves you, and if I have to film in the evenings, he makes sure that he helps me with the kids, and he's always there to fill in when I can't be there. So there's a really strong partnership, which I really, really appreciate. So I feel like it makes me appreciate Travis more because he is so helpful and he's so supportive. Like, he really is. And one thing I love about Travis is in life, I can be 1,000,000% wrong on something, and he will 100% always have my back. Even if I'm wrong, he privately will tell me I'm wrong, but publicly he always has my back. And I really appreciate that.
So would you say your relationship is stronger because of the show?
I think so.
I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah.
Life's different.
Okay, so why do you think that so many people that go on the show end up in divorce? Do you think it's because of the show, or is it like a lack of communication when filming, or is it pre-existing issues?
I don't know. I mean, there's so many things. I sit at, just from my point of view, I remember a couple of years ago I was walking. I was coming off. I travel a lot. I'm coming off an airplane. Had a phone in my ear. All of a sudden, a picture comes out on the internet that I'm with somebody because there happened to be a girl walking next to me. I still don't know who it was. But, that kind of stuff puts pressure on everything. The rumor mill puts pressure on everything. Mm-hmm. There's rumors about, Stephanie and I and about everybody else on the show over and over and over. 99.9% of them aren't true. But it's all that stuff because you have all this outside pressure going. People think they know you. The thing with reality TV that I think is so odd that... because I get written up to, people think they know you it's like, I think if you were like an actor, they think you're just playing a part.
Yes.
But reality TV, they really think they know you, and they really become invested in what you're doing and part of your life, and they really want to tell you their feelings.
And they critique you, not your character.
Yes. And they're critiquing you, not your character, which is difficult. and they will jump to conclusions. And, you can say one thing on social media and, half of it's going to be wrong. Half the people are going to come out and say, you said you like the picture of the monkey on the wall. I hate monkeys. And I mean, it's so absurd what they do. Mm-hmm. And you just kind of got to, I have thick skin, so it doesn't bother me. It bothers Stephanie a lot more. I just shrug it off.
He really does not care.
I mean, if you ever want to see Stephanie Holman stressed, see Travis smiling when he has an open tweet ready to compose.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing stresses you out more than when he has a creative idea of something to put on Twitter.
No, because you would be the best housewife ever because you can hang with the best of them. But I'm always like, don't do it. Because here's the deal. Whenever things happen, he's not the one that has to deal with it. I am. Like, it's different.
So Travis, would you consider Stephanie a businesswoman?
Yes and no. I think that I don't know if she could run a business because she's too nice. And you can be nice to run a business, but she really, she's a really big people person. But she takes business very seriously. She's, even when she's filming, she's always there on time. She's always wants to be perfect, wants to be ready for the camera, wants to be everything right all the time. So she takes it real seriously. But I think that, yes, she's a good business person. She knows. I mean, she makes money. She knows what she's doing. I think this business for her, the reason I like her doing it is because she knows this. She knows for some reason she has a good idea what people are thinking, what people want to see, how people are going to respond. She understands people really well, and she has a good understanding, which is a good business person should, of how people are thinking and how they're going to respond to certain things. But running a business, probably not her strong suit. There'd be no taxes paid. There'd be she'd be going to jail for a bunch of stuff like the IRS would have her. But it comes to people. She's great with people.
Thanks, babe.
Stephanie, would you say you're a businesswoman?
No. I mean, here's the deal. I have no desire to open up some, huge company like Travis. I would like to do something in a realm that fits who I am, but in a way that I'm comfortable with. Like, I don't want 1,000 employees. I don't want to have, but I would like
you're comfortable doing the podcast.
I'm comfortable doing the podcast. I'm comfortable doing the show. There are things that I would like to come out in the next few years that I'm very comfortable with because it's in my wheelhouse and something, but I could never do what Travis does and go to work and have hundreds of employees and the pressure that he has. And I could never fire somebody because whenever we had the day spa, I ran it and I would have him fire people that he had never met before. True story. I had to come in
one time. She's like, you got to fire this person. I can't remember who it was. I'm like, who? And she's like, the front desk girl. I hired her last week. And I'm like, just tell her this is her last day. And she's like, no. And so I had to walk in, introduce myself to this girl, take her to the back and fire her. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
So you're comfortable being a business person in the element that you feel you thrive in.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like with the podcast, like we get sponsors and this is a business. And you're always the first one to respond to an email if you do not believe in a product, but you always talk very highly of the products you do believe in.
Yes.
You're very picky on those.
Yes. And one of my favorite products, actually used it today because I was like, you know what? I'm going to get all clean shaven and really nice looking.
This was after your anniversary you decided this?
Yes, well, it was after her anniversary. She decided this. She did not have this product before. No,
I shaved that day, but I did shave very nicely today because you know what? I was working out and I felt my leg hairs and I was like, this is not okay. I have nothing else to do. So one of my favorite products is Billy. They have the most incredible razors. They also have the best shaving gel ever. And as Trey and I have talked before, there's something called pink tax, which is the fact that women's razors are actually more expensive than men's, which I had no idea about. And what I love about Billy is also their starter kit is just $9, and that includes their award-winning razor, 2 refill blades, and a magnetic holder. Again, it's just the most incredible razor I've ever used. It's won Allure Best of Beauty and Nylon's Beauty Hit List for a reason. And to express a little love for our show, you can go to mybillie.com/weeklydose. Again, that's mybillie, BILLIE.com/weeklydose. And get the best razor you'll ever own. It's just $9 to get your starter kit plus free shipping always. Go to mybillie.com/weeklydose. And again, that's spelled BILLIE.com/weeklydose.
All right, Travis. So Stephanie always gives herself so much credit for how she trapped your ass. She said that she refused to move down here, and so after 6 months, you proposed. What is your side of that story? Would you agree that she trapped your ass?
Well, first of all, she proposed first.
Well, okay, okay, so I was real drunk, and I thought you had a tattoo of my name on your back, and I was like, oh, he's such a loser. I better marry him.
Wait, explain. Why would you think you did a tattoo of?
So for my birthday, I threw myself a birthday party with all my friends in Tulsa because, nobody else was doing it. So I was like, you know what? And my dad was there. And we're not going to go into details, Travis, because some things do not need to be shared. However, I got really, really drunk because we had Mexican food and I had margaritas. And Travis was out with my sister and my aunt all day because I think I had to work. Is that right?
You had to work, yeah.
Yeah, I had to work. So he was out with my sister and my aunt. And during this dinner, by the way, I was real drunk at the time. Travis stands up and he's like, Stephanie, I'd like to give you my gift. So he starts to unbutton his shirt and I'm like, oh my gosh, please do not do this belly roll. Cause he has this belly roll thing that he does. You know how people can like make their bellies like, I was like, oh no, this is not okay. Yes. He's very proud, very, very proud. But that was not it. He turns around and from shoulder blade to shoulder blade, he has my name written in this really tacky, like writing, Stephanie, like from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. And it was like a really squiggly writing
tattoo that was huge. And I wish, my only thought process afterwards, I wish I would have misspelled her name because it would have been funnier.
Oh, that would have been.
But I told her I got this tattoo for her. She freaks out. She starts drinking heavy, really heavy. I go to the room and I get in this because the next room was this bar. I go in there and I can hear them and they're just like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry for you."
No, everybody. When he was in there, all my friends are such liars. By the way, if you guys listen, they were all like, "Oh, that's so romantic," but "Oh, that's so sweet," and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, this is horrible." Like it looked so ugly.
Wait, but what was your initial reaction to his face?
I just said, I'm not doing this. Like, if you,
what?
I am
well,
not, I am not getting a tattoo. I'm not branding myself. There's no way. So then he goes to the bar and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe he did that. And all my friends who were saying, oh, that's so sweet and romantic, they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I do not know what that is. It's so crazy. Anyway, so later on we go across the street because Tulsa, it's all in the same area. Like everyone goes out, like it's a little strip. And we go across the street to this wine bar and I get really, really drunk. And I was mortified at dinner, but then at the wine bar, really drunk, I was like, you know what? This man must really love me to brand himself. So then I decided jokingly that I was just going to propose. So I was like, you must really love me. Will you marry me? And then he said, you have to get on one knee. So I did as a joke.
It sounds like you put a lot of thought into this to where you were like, well, this is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
She got on one knee, proposed. And I said yes. And then the next morning I woke up and said, we're engaged.
First of all, later on after that, I found out that your tattoo is fake because I was like, that is fake. There's no way that you really branded yourself.
And you called off the engagement?
No. Well, I said, and he said, no, it's real. And I said, I'm going to call your mom right now. Let's tell her that you branded yourself. And then he got scared and said, no, it's fake.
Wait, so where did you get this tattoo? Or what was this?
At a tattoo shop. And it was, the guy did it in Sharpie.
The guy did it in Sharpie, but it looked really good.
Yes.
It looked really good.
Yes. Well, now I know that they put like some like plastic thing over tattoos or something so they can heal. But back then, I did not really know anybody that had a tattoo, so I knew no different.
Oh, man.
Yes.
So you retracted your proposal.
Yes.
And this was when? How long have you been dating at this point?
Probably like 5 months.
I just want to say something. I'm looking over at that dog over there that's scratching himself on the couch. someone cleaned the turtle cage about a week ago, and someone else was supposed to clean the dog about a week ago.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to clean the dog.
No, I cleaned the turtle cage, which is gross than cleaning the dog. The dog's nasty.
Well,
I bet you every dog in the country is nasty right now.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, and the kids need the haircut. Everybody needs a haircut.
Travis, you have to stay on. You have to stay on point.
So 5 months in, Stephanie proposed, and then a month later, you proposed.
Well, I had to do something. I was already engaged in my mind. I had to give her a ring. I mean, poor girl sitting there, already proposed to me, doesn't have a ring. Looks silly.
That's true. Well, this is my thing. I truly believe that the ladies out there, I'm giving you advice. Travis, back me on this. But do you feel like you probably proposed sooner because we did not live in the same state and because we did not live together?
Maybe.
Yeah, because you were just real done with driving to Tulsa.
Probably.
Yes. But yeah, I do believe that. Do not move in with a boy unless you have a ring. Unless he is committed to marry you. Do not move in with him, because I believe, now this is just my opinion, but I believe
How many guys did you live with before me?
That's the reason I figured it out. I was like, you know what? This is not okay. I figured it out because I gave the milk away. I was like the little cow hopping around. However, if you do not move in with them, then it's just they will propose sooner because they want, I don't know, like Travis wanted me to quit my job, move to Texas, all that stuff. And I was like, no. And I think that's why he proposed so soon. And also because I'm really an amazing catch. But also, I think
and also you proposed first.
I mean, and it was a little embarrassing, because I did propose and he kind of had to, yeah. Yes.
Amazing. Romantic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Travis, for being our very special guest today.
You guys are welcome. Thanks for having me.
Never again.
Fun to sit there
Never again.
Was that as bad as you thought, Stephanie?
Yes.
No, it was not.
Why was it that bad?
I'm just kidding. I appreciate you being here.
Okay. Goodbye.
Stephanie, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Steph Holman on
Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
No, Stephanie Holman on TikTok.
Which, by the way, we should point out.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea until Trey told me, but I did a TikTok video with Trey and it has over 1 million views.
Over 1 million views.
Yes. And then Trey pointed out, because I did not realize that it went around Facebook, but it has 2 million views. On Facebook, somebody showed you.
Yeah, one of the school districts posted it and it has 2 million views.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Whatever school district that is.
And that's the one of you throwing my poor children out of a moving car?
Hello, Trey, back me on this. Nobody threw them. They jumped out and we sped the video up so it looks.
They made it very realistic.
But they made it very realistic. Actually, Chance was the best because he just literally threw himself out and I think
just
rolled.
Launched himself.
Yeah, he went right out of the screen of the video.
Yeah, he was
a goner.
He was hysterical. Well, the first time we did it, I realized that, oh no, somebody has to close the door. So the second time, Cruz graciously closed the door.
So you know what I say? I said to her after the video, I go, why didn't you just hit the gas and the door would have closed? She goes, that works that way? I was like,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And Travis, where can we find you on social media?
Travis Holman on Instagram and Travis Holman on Twitter.
Do not follow him on Twitter. Do not.
Follow me on Twitter. I got good stuff.
And you can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.